Today, we are going to play Beedrill in Pokemon Red. I have done this one before on stream with Gym Leader Matt, and I have left a link to that stream archive in the description so you can check it out if you want to see the results that I previously got. On stream, I got a time around 1 hour and 20 minutes. It was a little bit north of 1 hour and 20 minutes. Now you're probably thinking, Beedrill gets Swords Dance. How could it be so bad? Well, here's the problem. Look at my moveset for Brock. Fury Attack again at level 12. Focus Energy, which is glitched, lowering your critical hit chance at level 16. And then Twin Needle at level 20. Beyond that, we get Rage, Pin Missile, and Agility. Not particularly useful moves. We have a medium fast growth rate, which is not great in the early game. And our base stats are not very good. 60 HP, 80 attack, 40 defense, 75 speed, giving us a 14.45% chance to crit, and 45 special. Through TM and HM, we have limited options, but good options. Swords Dance, Takedown, Double Edge, Hyper Beam, which we will talk about, Mega Drain, Mimic, Swift, and that's pretty much it. Maybe we could use Cut at some point because we don't really get a good normal move until later into the game when we arrive in Celadon City and get Double Edge, but even then it has Recoil. Swift might be the better option for that, but Cut is only 10 base power less, and it's 95% accuracy. It's not a good move. You can't delete it in Generation 1, so I don't think it's going to see play. Also, Hyper Beam. Remember, you have to buy coins 50 at a time from the game corner. It is so slow. There is no option to buy 500 at a time, and that is the only way to get the Hyper Beam TM. Mimic Sky Attack. Oh my gosh. People really want me to Mimic Sky Attack. That is like the number one. Like, do it, Mimic Sky Attack. Like, okay. Yesterday it was the solution with Butterfree, but it's probably not going to be the solution today. Now, Executor has been causing many problems, and I had a little tiny rant about Executor yesterday. I don't think that's going to happen today because Twin Needle is Beedrill's signature move. It is one of 4 bug moves in the game, 3 damage-dealing bug moves, one of 2 damage-dealing bug moves that isn't completely trash, and Pin Missile's not very good, even though we do get it. But Twin Needle hits twice, it has a base power of 25, so it's effectively 50 power, and then after the same type of attack bonus, 75, which is pretty good. That's pretty good. And it also does 4 times damage to Executor, so we are absolutely going to destroy it later on. It's going to be glorious. You also have to remember in Generation 1, the poison type is super effective against the bug type, and the bug type is super effective against the poison type. So Twin Needle is super effective against poison type Pokemon, which is a ton of NPC controlled Pokemon in this game. There are so many poison types out there. Yeah, I can block out to the rival until I level up. I want to make sure that I can actually beat the rival though. So I'm going to go to level 8. Damage running thresholds matter a lot more at lower levels. So I'll dramatically increase my damage going from 7 to 8. We'll do that leveling on wild Pokemon. Here is okay because there's Rattata, which give decent attack stat experience. And then once I've got to level 8, we'll fight the rival on Route 22. Block out over and over to him. That'll give us as much experience that's trainer boosted in the early game. And then we'll head to Viridian Forest. We'll clear out all the trainers there and then hopefully continue blackout training on either the junior trainer in Brock's gym or probably Brock himself. Because we could luck through and get a win, and it's going to be slow knocking out his Geodude, but at least we're like rolling the dice on Brock over and over again. Alright, rival. A crit. Gust is not a flying type move. Oh my gosh. Like, get no experience for that. That was terrible. Just a terrible rival fight. I'm so sad about that. Alright, let's try this again. Come on. Fury Attack is such a disappointment. Now, are we gonna win now? Not get any blackouts here? Yeah. Alright. Fine. Also, on the right-hand side of the screen, I know it says previous and current, but we were comparing this to Butterfree's first playthrough from yesterday. Another thing that you might want to consider, or you're probably considering, is what about using Struggle against Brock? Isn't Struggle a great idea because it's typeless? No. In Generation 1, Struggle deals typed damage. It deals normal type damage, which is very frustrating. So for some normal type Pokemon, you get the same type attack bonus against Brock, and you can beat him pretty quickly using Struggle. In the case of Beedrill, we will not get the same type attack bonus with Struggle, and it won't be very good. So we want to lose here. The ideal circumstance is that Fury Attack misses a bunch against the Sandshrew and it never uses Sand Attack. Or we miss on the Diglett and it does damage and then we knock it out, move on to the Sandshrew and it still gets us. No, please. Please, no! Okay, fine. Well, we beat him. Level 12. It is what it is. We're definitely not going to be able to beat Brock at this level. I don't think it makes any sense to blackout train against him because it'll just be too slow knocking out the Geodude. So we're going to train here south of Pewter City where the Pokemon have better attack stat experience yields than they do in the forest. This will give us maybe one more attack point for Brock than we would have had otherwise. It is a really subtle difference, but it's something that will help us in the later stages of the game as well. Also, the Viridian Forest does not have as good of an encounter rate as this patch of grass. In Red and Blue, Viridian Forest's encounter rate is like 8%, whereas in Yellow, I think it's 20 or 25%. It's much higher. Also, in Yellow version, the Pokemon in Viridian Forest are at higher levels. Also, in Pokemon Yellow, there's Pidgeotto, which has incredible experience. Also, Viridian Forest takes further to walk back and forth to the Pokemon Center, so there's bleed of frames there as well. There's a whole bunch of reasons why training in this patch is just better. In Red and Blue. In Yellow, I think the Forest is the superior grinding spot. I think 15 over damage rounding threshold is the first time that we start fighting Brock with Beedrill, and then we see what we can get done. Geodude could potentially use Defense Curl on every single turn, and we could hit every single Fury attack, and we could knock it out. Then Onix could Screech or Bide every single turn, potentially missing some tackles here and there, giving no damage to Beedrill, and eventually we would win. Also, hopefully you see now why knocking out the Geodude for experience is not the best of ideas. Also, we learned Focus Energy here, so we don't have a chance of winning now, because we're going to have to spam out all of the uses of Fury attack before we even get to attack the Onix with struggle. So potentially we could go back now and deplete all of Fury, Focus Energy's PP, and then come back, but that's probably not going to make a lot of sense either. So maybe blackout training doesn't even make sense here, because we're going to have to spam out all of Focus Energy every single time before we come back to Brock. Yeah, like experience per KO is not the metric you want to look at in a situation like this. You want to look at experience per second. Are we getting better experience per second knocking these Pokemon out or knocking the Geodude out? And I think the answer is we're getting better experience per second knocking these Pokemon out. So I hope you see the dilemma that I'm in here. In relation to what I talked about earlier about J-Rose's video. J-Rose beat Brock at level 16. I'm pretty sure he depletes Focus Energy and then just wins with Fury Attack, but you have to get lucky because you're going to save and then you're going to do a bunch of resets to Brock until you get the luck you need to win with Fury Attack. The issue with that is it's really inconsistent, and the only real consistent play here, I can't just blackout train to Brock because we have Focus Energy. We would have to deplete 30 PP before going and fighting Brock and getting one Geodude worth of experience, which is like 220 experience and is going to take like 3 minutes to get that. Obviously, this is not viable. So our choices are essentially deplete Focus Energy at level 16, save before Brock, and reset over and over again until it happens, or train to level 20 and get Twin Needle. Because there is no meaningful advantage to being any of the levels between there. Like, you could do it at level 18, but why? Why wouldn't you just do it at level 16 then? Because you're waiting for luck, and like level 18 is not going to make the luck any better. All right, level 20, Twin Needle. Yeah, let's do it. Resets are always a little bit faster than blacking out. Look at that. Look at that. This went from like annoying and slow to just like completely easy. The comparison of splits, 24 minutes and 39 seconds slower. Pain. But like this is really satisfying now. We're over leveled. We're just stomping everything because Twin Needle is amazing. It's so much better than Fury Attack. So much better. Imagine if this was what Pokemon Yellow looked like. I bet there's a world where this is what Pokemon Yellow looks like. Or they didn't actually implement a dynamic palette. We just got the same palette the entire time. Okay, we're going to fight Misty because Twin Needle is super effective against Starmie. Cool, right? Alright. Starmie, or Staryu, we're going to 2-hit, and then we are going to 2-hit the Starmie as well. Bubble Beam did okay damage, but not enough. Unless she crits, we win. Simple. Alright, we have to fight a flying type now. Guess what we have to use? Twin Needle. Or Fury Attack, not... Yeah, Fury Attack's better against the Pidgeotto. Wow. Yeah. That's basically it, though. Twin Needle's then better. We can go Fury Attack on the Charmander, I guess. Easy. We do want this candy, though. Candies are always good. Well, not always. Not if you're a Hypno. Hypno is just like, I'll skip all the candies and I'll still be fine. It's a really good Pokemon. It says Twin Needle knocks it out faster, so I'm just going to go with this. 97.8% chance on the Eradicate. Oh, I'm so sad. I'm so sad. Should have used Ether. Well, we crit. So we're probably going to be fine. Charmeleon's going to spam Ember, which could be scary if it burns, but looks like we're okay. Whew, a little bit scary there. That could have been the first reset. Should have healed at the bed. Yeah, I know. But the ship's gone now. We can't go back. I should have put the bed in my ROM hack for this year. I forgot to put the bed in the ROM hack. Actually, I didn't forget. The bed's been there the whole time. Okay, Surge. 36% chance to knock that out. Well, we poisoned it and got it in one turn. Pikachu is a guarantee, and then a 2-hit on the Raichu. X speed. Perfect play. Absolutely outstanding performance, Surge. Grass poison types take 4 times damage from Twin Needle in this game, because both the poison and the grass type are weak to bug moves. So it's very satisfying obliterating these Pokemon, which are sometimes problematic with Beedrill. If only the time was 20 minutes lower. And we two-shot the Slowpoke, which were actually a problem yesterday with Butterfree. We're going to learn Pin Missile, but it's going to be unlearned fairly soon. It's not very good. Twin Needle is the superior bug move in this case, because Pin Missile has 85% accuracy, and while it can do more damage overall, it's just not that good. And Twin Needle is more than powerful enough once you start mixing in Swords Dance. Yeah, uh-oh, we got Rock Throw on these guys. They don't always use it though, so, well, we can crit. Haha, get wrecked. Beedrill's good. Because the PP ups in here are okay, the rare candy's okay, but the real reason we're coming in here is we want to get Double Edge. Oh, Swift is useful here. Knocks these out faster. I crit both of them. Yeah, that's great. Erica's pretty bad against Beedrill, and we have Twin Needle, which is 4 times damage on Victory Bell and Vileplume. So we're going to knock them out in 1 turn. We're going to knock the Tangela out over 2 turns, but look at its moveset. Constrict and Bind. Awful Pokemon. So yeah, Erica's really easy. Then we get the money and the Mega Drain TM before we go to the department store. I think Protein make the most sense. We'll badge boost our speed eventually. And we want to just do as much damage as possible. Yes, look at that. Beautiful. 1 hit the Execute. So satisfying. Swift is good enough here. I carried Agility on my set throughout the entire run last time on stream, and there was basically never a time when it was really useful. So it seems like great for badge boosting, but we just get Swords Dance. That's what we're going to use. So here is where we get Swords Dance. This is the best move that Beedrill has. Twin Needle's good, but bye-bye Pin Missile. We didn't use you once. I think this is going to be one of the runs where we dig out of here and then we go do something else after getting Swords Dance. I don't really feel super comfy fighting the rival. We don't have a speed boost yet. We can probably beat Koga fairly soon. There's some good training on Cycling Road that are poison types, which we're super effective against. Haha, so weird. We also can't get poisoned by them. Like we can fight Grimy Biker. Twin Needle 1 hits all of his Grimers, so this is fast. Now I have infinite PP with Twin Needle. That's another advantage to it. It's a great move that you have tons of PP with. The Hyper Potion that I picked up after getting Swords Dance is specifically so I can use it here before Koga. Alright, Swords Dance. Gonna do this twice, then we're gonna sweep. It should be a 1-hit now, or 1 turn on all of his Pokemon. Yep, Weezing doesn't even get a chance to self-destruct, and with that I earn myself the 5th badge and a boost to my speed stat. Here's the difference between Pokemon Red and Pokemon Yellow. My speed is 103 now after defeating Koga. Venomoth in Yellow version has 103 speed, and it has Psychic, and it's level 50. So Beedrill there would have undersped and got hit by a Psychic, whereas in this game, Koga was completely incompetent. As long as it wing attacks, we're good. I guess I die? Yeah. I just have to be more intelligent with where I'm getting my Swords Dances. Now, the Execute is kind of bad, so... So it has Reflect, which is super effective against Beedrill, so it's only going to spam it. And from there, things get a lot easier for us. We have more health now, so we can double edge the Charizard. Oh, that was bad. We crit bypassing our Swords Dance boosts, and then he crit knocking us out. All right, don't crit. This is not the moment to crit. Thank you. That's what was supposed to happen before. So I could probably teach Mega Drain by this point in the place of Swift, just for the Rhyhorn, but Swords Dance also accomplishes the same goal. All right, this should be fine. Sabrina's at lower levels in this game. In Yellow, her Alakazam has 133 speed. We are a little bit slower than it right now, and we're going to level up into the Venomoth, which is perfect. 45, and then we can Swords Dance. Oh, we're faster than the Alakazam anyways, so simple. Easy. Tombstoner brother, shout out to Gym Leader Matt, who I did this challenge with before on stream. It was great having you on the channel. Matt, hopefully you're doing well. Okay, check this out. The Growlithe just spams agility and sometimes uses Ember, giving us time to set up for free to +6, and then we one-shot the Rapidash and likely the Arcanine with Double Edge. Yep. So whoever at the beginning of the stream was like, Blaine's gonna be... No, Blaine is not. Blaine is gonna be extremely easy. Yeah, Blaine is absolutely brutal in yellow for Beedrill. Absolutely brutal. With one of my runs, when I did Beedrill versus Butterfree, that's like in the first year of the channel, or it's just at the beginning of the second year of the channel, I had to use Hyper Beam to beat Blaine to try and do it as consistently as possible. It was absolutely a nightmare. Mega Drain's really bad with Beedrill, but it still works on rock ground types. This Pidgeot has agility. Get wrecked. And then the nice thing about this Pidgeot is that Rhyhorn follows it, so we can just recover all of our health. One hit the Execute, always the most satisfying thing. Maybe let's Twin Needle. No, let's not Twin Needle the Gyarados, even after a bunch of Swords Dances. I think that was a crit, but... No! Okay, we're slightly slower, 6 speed, so we're gonna Candy now. 55, over 3 damage rounding thresholds. Yeah, okay, I crit last time, that's why Twin Needle did so little. I just wanted to save health so that I know that I can double edge the Charizard. Alright, Lorelei, Dugong. Dugong likes to use Rest when you're a poison type, especially in red and blue, which essentially just gives us free setup during this fight. Aww, the attack drop there. That gives us another badge boost, and then we can recover our health. And then we are super effective against the Slowbro, and against the Jinx, which is really satisfying. We're going to double edge the Lapras, just to ensure that we knock it out, but very easy, Lorelei. Okay, there's a nice interaction here. We can double edge the Hitmonchan and the Hitmonlee because then Onyx comes out and refills our health. Thank you, Onyx. You're so kind. And then we can just double edge the Machamp. Okay, this could be annoying, depending on how luck goes. But we got set up, so things are working well for us. Just hoping now that I one-shot the Gengar. Come on. Yep. Easy. Oh, Beedrill. The Brock split is so painful for this Pokemon. I am so sad about it. So the only Pokemon that can actually damage us are the Aerodactyl and the Gyarados. We want to set up on the Gyarados so that we one-shot, double-edge one-shots after 2 Swords Dances. But then we have a question. Do we go real slow on the Dragonairs while they spam agility and just get our health back to make the Aerodactyl easier later in the fight? I don't think this is the proper way to play. I think the better way to play is probably just complete my setup, then just hope against the Aerodactyl. Like, does double edge one shot? It doesn't. Kind of annoying. I was hoping to be able to one shot the Aerodactyl at some point, but looks like we'll just have to 2-hit it. Okay, champion, here we go. Beedrill is going to crush his Executor. It's going to be the most satisfying thing ever. Swords Dance. Wing Attack with a critical hit. Swords Dance again. Sky Attack, Double Edge. Oh my gosh. That was a Gen 1 miss on Double Edge. Hilarious. It makes it look like Pidgeot's in the air with Sky Attack, but no, it's not. Oh, that's kind of terrifying. The Pidgeot mirror moved. Swords Dance. We'll still get it. It's fine. And we Twin Needle the Alakazam because we're way faster, and then we just Mega Drain the Rhydon, and we gain back all our health. Now the rest of the fight's easy. Twin Needle Executor, simple. Gyarados, Double Edge. Charizard, Double Edge. Simple. Beedrill clocks in with time of 1 hour, 14 minutes, and 2 seconds. 7 resets, 4 blackouts, 1,040 bonks. That's when I bump into walls, just in case you're curious. I finished the game at level 64. With a game time of 4 hours and 41 minutes. When compared with Butterfree's first playthrough from yesterday, Beedrill is 8 minutes and 46 seconds slower. Please just let that sink in. I want you to look at those splits for a moment. Beedrill was 24 minutes and 39 seconds slower than Butterfree in the Brock split, but it finished the game 8 minutes and 46 seconds slower. So it was able to claw back so much time throughout the rest of the game, especially at the champion. So what we're going to do is we're going to play Brock once now, and we're going to use this as the test to see if it feels more reliable to go with Twin Needle for Brock, or if it feels more reliable to do a level 16 Brock, okay? The level 16 Brock, we are going to deplete focus energies PP, and then we're going to fight him with a save, and we are going to reset. It is going to feel weird to do this, because you're going to be like, every time you can just black out here and just get the experience from the Geodude and then try again. But I would have to deplete focus energies PP every time to do that, to have struggle for the Brock just at the end of the battle, just in case we need it, and I think we will need it in the optimal play that we'll need to beat Brock. And we are going to get as stubborn as possible. We will fight Brock. And if we reset past the 28-minute and 40-second mark, we will keep going for a little bit. But around 35 minutes, we're probably just going to call it and say, it's better to get Leech, to get Twin Needle, the bug move. Now, we might get by Brock. If we get by Brock, we'll keep playing and try and get a PB with Beedrill. So let's do it. Okay, so this run, what we're going to do in this run, we are going to be doing Stubborn Brock. Okay, I really want to emphasize that we're doing Stubborn Brock. This is intentionally doing Stubborn Brock to test things. So when someone says there's going to be one guy in the chat that's going to put, oh, this guy's so stupid. He's just blocking out to Brock over and over again. Just take the experience from the Geodude. No, we're trying to prove a point right now. This is science. This is not me trying to be a good player. I don't think significantly so. I don't think this is going to be an under 1 hour run unless we get the mystical Brock split, which is like you go in level 16, depleted focus energy, and you just beat him. That is possible. I guess there's also an even luckier one, which is just you go in, you crit every turn, you get 5 turns with Fury Attack, it never misses, and you beat him without depleting focus energies PP. That is possible, or I think that's possible. That would be ridiculously lucky, but that would give Beedrill like the best possible time. Oh, this is not a good test. We crit twice. We crit twice. Ridiculous. All right, this is the level 8 test, and we lose. Cool. This is why I didn't want to do it at this level, because now we just bled a whole bunch of time. Like, yeah, we can just restart and like waste 3 minutes, but maybe it's just part of Beedrill because it's so bad Pokemon. Fury Attack's terrible. Oh my gosh, the second one. We have done 2 blockouts that have given us experience. No. Well, that's that. Jacob Ford, yes, the perfect boulders in the Rattata stream are just beautiful. And that has been my favorite color so far that we've done. It was a great combo. Now we have to somehow find a Kakuna in here. Hey! Sweet! Remember, enemy Pokemon do not have PP in Generation 1, so we can literally deplete all of our focus energies for free here. Okay, now we're going to be stubborn. Remember, we're being stubborn. We're doing this. I'm pressing A until we win. Basically, unless it's like over 35 minutes, because that's going to be ridiculous on the clock. We're starting this at like 14:30, so I'm gonna keep that in their mind because I'm gonna forget. Imagine if we just like get him. If we beat him first attempt, I will lose my mind. I will have to pause the game because I'll be screaming. Like that would be so hype. But it's not looking likely. Okay, watch this bite. This bite's gonna deal quite little damage to us. Like, it's kind of pathetic. So see, you can just attack in. You don't need to worry about like preserving health and using focus energies whenever he's biting. I think it's better to have the chance to crit and just let him do an okay amount of damage every time. No way. No way. No way. No way. No way. No. No. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. This. Oh my gosh. All right, well, we're going to continue playing. I can't believe that just happened. What? We have to use Fury Attack now on Route 3, which is, this is the punishment, apparently. Yeah, fortune favors the brave. I agree. I've been talking about this a little bit on stream with my general style of playing in Pokemon and how it's shifting towards more aggressive tactics and just luckier stuff, because I have realized in watching Ike the Killer that just the more you play aggressively, the more that fortune does favor you. Like, I would have had no chance of doing that if I was just thinking about the Twin Needle strategy and just going, I'm always going to do the Twin Needle strategy. There's no chance to get through Brock this much faster, but we did it now. Rage technically raises your attack, so someone might be thinking that it helps other moves like that, but you have to remember that once you start using Rage, you cannot stop using Rage. It never deducts another PP. You will never use Struggle. You will only use Rage until the Pokemon faints. Or until you win the battle. Yeah, poison. Oh, crit. Not good. Not good. Don't do that again. kidding me? Crit me twice. That was the loss condition. I hate Fury Attack. It's so bad. This move is absolutely trash. I think we're dead again. Maybe? Yeah, we're dead. No, I'm not using Rage. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. It's totally the wrong choice. The answer is not Rage. You could win with Rage, but the answer is not Rage. Like, the Pidgeotto needs to not use Sand Attack. It's really simple. Because the Charmeleon isn't actually that difficult to knock out. Like, we just did tons of damage to it. Done. Okay, the rival. We figured this one out last time. So, first of all, Pidgeot. Swords Dance, so that we're going to two-shot. And we hope... Okay. Then, we're going to set up the remainder on the Execute. And now we should win. Yep. Ta-da. Okay. Blaine. Super Potion at full health. No. We lose because of that. Normally, that's what I'm expecting. He's just going to spam Agility here, and then we're going to win. I think I can double edge both. Yep. That's another thing about double edge that I'm realizing. As I'm playing with it more and more, I am learning how much in recoil it does, just kind of intuitively. And that is going to help me in the future, using the move more and more. Because we're going to have to play Arcanine and stuff eventually. Cloyster, when it uses Spike Cannon, it makes me really happy. Because Cloyster is so bad. When it uses Spike Cannon, the only reason that Pokemon is good is just because it can live through everything. Okay, I needed 2 Swords Dances here last time against the Gengar. This can get a little bit sketchy because it could Hypnosis us. That would be awful. Yep, that's the awful scenario. Then we got hit by Supersonic, and we got hazed, which eliminated its stat changes, but also got rid of our sleep. Hey, apparently it's all gonna be fine. We're okay. No issues. Thanks for the haze, Golbat. Love it. Well, the last Gengar gonna cause problems. Never mind. We're good. Why am I blanking on this? No, that's not the choice. That's obviously not the choice. I don't know what I'm doing. We just gotta set up, and we gotta knock out the Gyarados as fast as possible, and then complete our setup on the Dragonair. This is ideal. Yeah. Thank you. Go. Be bad, Aerodactyl. Thank you. The Dragonite cannot attack us because it has poison, psychic moves, and we're a poison type. Okay, champion. Let's do this. Look at the time. Look at the time. This is great. This is a great time. We are happy with this. Uh-oh. The mirror move. Sky attack. Yes, thank you. Yeah. Free. Cool. Executor, get wrecked. Get wrecked. I hate you. You're the worst. You're the worst of the enemy Pokemon. All right, Charizard. Oh, no. Oh, okay. Whew. It's scary there. Got the crit against the Charizard, which was the thing that made it not go down right away. But we still got a really good time here at the end. Hey, we beat Mankey. We beat Mankey. I didn't think this was going to happen. I'm so happy. Beedrill beat Mankey. Oh my gosh. Okay, Beedrill. 1 hour, 2 minutes, 36 seconds. 11 resets, 7 blackouts, 946 bonks, level 64, game time 3 hours, 50 minutes. It was 11 minutes and 26 seconds faster than its first playthrough in this second run because we got so lucky against Brock and beat him first attempt at level 16. All right, in terms of tier list placement, with 1 hour, 2 minutes, and 36 seconds, we are faster than Mankey. I am so happy with that. That said, we are not faster than Rattata. So we're in the E tier. We're ranked lower than Butterfree. Butterfree had a time of 56 minutes and 7 seconds. I think if Beedrill got really good luck, like no resets to the SSN rival, no resets throughout the rest of the playthrough, really good Brock, maybe a level 15 Brock, I think even in that case, it's going to struggle to beat and compete with Butterfree's times. In the end, Butterfree is just always going to be faster, and Beedrill's just going to be the slower early game bugs. I am going to leave it there. I'm really satisfied with this Brock split. Just because of that, I don't feel the need to do another attempt. I think if we do another attempt, we're just going to start pushing into that territory of like, we're trying to just get really good luck all the time. Like I said before, I played previously, did attempts against Brock at both level 18 and at level 19. I lost both of those times. So I think at level 15, we're going to start seeing the flaws appear. I think we're going to do Sundays, Thursdays, and Fridays for now, and we're going to see if that schedule is pretty good. Eventually, we'll go down to 2 a week, but for now, I'm just going to keep going with 3 a week. Expect the stream highlights for the Butterfree stream from yesterday to come out today, and then probably the Beedrill highlights will also come out later today once I'm finished editing them. Thank you so much for watching. If you've made it this far, you're incredible. I'll see you next time.